So here we are with another episode of GeoGuessr. We're in a field. We could be anywhere. Now I've got 15 minutes, that's the deadline that I've got because of the recording software I'm using. I got Fraps, but Fraps doesn't work on this, so I'm having to use Screencast-O-Matic. So the idea is this is Google Maps, randomly selected location. I've been dropped here, and I need to find out where in the world I happen to be, and I can zoom in and zoom out in that and check things out and eventually make a guess as to where I might be, and then we'll get points assigned as to how close or horribly off I happen to be. I've got a couple of good guesses in Holland to this point. One where I got near maximum score, and another one that I thought was China. Could have sworn it was Chinese. The architecture looked Chinese. I thought the characters were Chinese. Lo and behold, it was right in the middle of Japan. So I was pretty shocked by that. One of the things that this game has reinforced for me is how little I actually know about other cultures, and I like to think I'm a pretty cultured guy and I know this and that and blah 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 blah. Utterly useless. Utterly useless when it comes to this game. So we can see these funny frond things. Those, as far as I know, I don't even know what those are. Let's call them palms. I don't think they grow in North America. So I'm just going to keep going down this road. Okay, this is good. This is good. The reason I'm excited is because there was a building with paint on its side. Now, can I pan around and find that freaking building? And will it tell me something? I'm guessing it's a Latin country. Or Spain, perhaps. Could be Spain. Could be Spain indeed, because of those frond trees, now that I think about it. Okay, so so they will lock out or blur out signs, location signs, but they've left this one in. So clearly we're in a Latin country. Whether it is Central America, South America, or Spain, I don't know. I'm also really not familiar with the differences between Portuguese and Spanish, so this could very well be Portugal or Brazil. Now, I don't know if we're in Iberia or some Central American nation, and so I will be looking for more hints of, well, it's a turbo, everybody, of where we might be here. That's good. I always Derma au Valente. Something about hotel. Okay. Yeah. Because it's a Chevrolet, my ancient black lab in the other room there is like hawking up a lung. What is that? It's like a dead dog in the road or what? I'm going to go with a Central American country. But, you know, it could be like Ecuador or Colombia or something like that. You know, the states of South America were partitioned into Spanish and Portuguese speaking nations almost at random. Oh. And so that's the reason why we've got what we've got. Now I'm trying to get a better look at this sign here. And clearly we should get our car serviced here. Wow. So I really don't know anything more than I knew 5 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago. And that's kind of frustrating. Being out in the wilderness like this, there's very little in the way of context, like signs or languages or anything like that. I mean, one of the clues that really helped me in the Dutch playthroughs was for sale signs. And I could see they were for sale signs because they were clearly words on top of realtor signs that the property was for sale. And even though I don't understand Dutch and it looks nothing like for sale, that phrase had to be for sale. And so when I had 2 playthroughs in a row that happened to be in Holland. So when I saw it the second time, I went, aha, here I am in Holland. So you can, there's that truck again. Steadily staying behind this truck here. That's good. Oh, nope, here comes the move. Here's the move, everybody. Oh, good, we're getting towards a town here. Maybe by about 6 minutes in, we'll be there. My Google car does not give a damn about anybody else on the road. They just want to get to where they're going. I'm going to take another look at that billboard because that was the oddest looking billboard I've seen in a while. I'm going to have to go back to take a look too. Hi guys, how are things on the road? So let's have a look-see here at what we got. We got problems here, everybody. You should smell like Campos. Aromas do Campos. I don't know what that is. Some sort of gangster girl? I don't really get it. I believe that's a phone number. I don't know. I think that may have been cropped or something. If you look there, there might be a number missing or something like that. Right on this line here, there seems to be something strange happening. And we've got another sign that's blurred out. Sometimes you can see a highway sign and like a number, say Highway 42 or something like that, and then zoom into the part of the world that you think it might be. I don't think we're in Spain here. I think we're in like Costa Rica or something like that, or Ecuador, or somewhere near that part of the world. I just haven't seen anything with any context that tells me about where we might be. San Benedito. Well, what do you know? There was some kind of a sign back here. Again. Seeing areas like this make me feel very fortunate. Because clearly I live in much better conditions. And I don't have to struggle for a lot of the things that these people clearly do. Hello. Is this the signpost? No. I don't think I'm back far enough. Oh, 8 minutes. We're more than halfway to my deadline. And the funny thing is, right now I just slap a pin into the center of Costa Rica or something, maybe something closer to the Ecuador border, and with Central America, and just say, forget it, you know, this is as good as it's going to get. Now, what can we learn from this? And that was totally not worth coming back to, huh? We learned that there's a 60 kilometer or mile an hour speed limit. Okay. This could be a useful sign. Oh boy. The Olympic Village. Oh, now I'm leaning towards Brazil, because I don't think a Central or other South American country has hosted the Olympics. I could be wrong. Argentina is certainly a... I just feel that this is... Well, okay. What we're going to do is try and look for San Benedito on the map. And I'm not... Wow, this isn't even loading in. This is... That's off center for me. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the Rio area. Now, I could be totally misreading that sign, and it has nothing whatsoever to do with... Where is Rio anyway? Kind of figured it was a coastal city. I'm good at geography, and I am, but oh boy. They do look kind of similar, don't they? Okay, well, let's head on out here for another couple minutes and see if we can find out some more contextual clues. Yeah, once again, I'm just not sure whether I'm looking at Spanish or Portuguese. That would make a huge difference right off the bat, and I just don't know the difference. I studied French, the second national language in Canada, in school. So Spanish and Portuguese, I guess, they don't look alarming to me, but I don't know the difference. Ah, fume. Cigarettes. So that's interesting. That's very similar to French. Oh, if only I knew. If only I knew what country code 88 was. If I knew what that was. Yeah. Wow. And Brazil's a huge country. I mean, I could pick Rio and still be way off. And this kind of looks, you know, this doesn't look like what I imagine Rio to be either. This is a dumpy kind of town, and I mean, it could be the outskirts. I mean, there's crappy looking places in Vancouver too. And it's a big city. Ooh, 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 ooh. What was that? What was that? I got 3 minutes left here. That sign on this corner interests me. Oh, interesting. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick the Rio area. I'm going to drop it there and make my guess. We'll see. Oh, okay. So here's the deal. Like I said, Brazil is a huge place, okay? And I've picked the right country. I'm very happy about that. Problem was, I'm totally wrong on the coasts of the country. So I'm correct in that I am in Brazil, so I'm happy about that. But I'm totally wrong as far as which side of the country it's on. But again, I don't know anything about Brazil other than, there's that São Benedito, there it is, other than Rio, and that's pretty much about it. So I'll take it. I'm not delighted about the point count, but I did get the right country, and given my very limited knowledge of Brazil, I'm pretty happy with what I got. I mean, at least I wasn't over here in the Peru or Bolivian border. All right, so that's GeoGuessr. I hope you'll watch me for another one. I enjoyed this one. I'm glad I picked the right country. And so we'll see you again.